What is music? Dude, I don't know. I listen to this shit.
Black Jack. Big Black Jack.
Ween are a band formed in New Hope, Pennsylvania in 1984, after Gene and Dean Ween, no relation, were visited by the demon god Bugnish, who sent them on a quest to spread his name through music. But most people know them because of the song that was in SpongeBob, and that's it.
Mind your wandering eye, you little...
I mean, I feel like that's not giving them enough credit. I mean, those fuckers made Touch My Tutor. I think they deserve a little bit more recognition. Like most bands formed by kids in high school, their early work isn't quite as, what's the word, good? Like, most of their very early stuff is just Gene screaming about whatever came to his mind. It's really funny because most of the time the title of a song will be one of, if not the only lyrics in the song, and it'll just be repeated over and over and over again until Diener gives up halfway through. That being said, there are some standouts from this era of the band, specifically the tape Ween 2, Acts as Bold as Booknish. If this album didn't sound like it was scraped across a pair of Ford truck nuts, I would say that this is the first true peak Ween release. Sound like fucking Anthony Fantano. After a few other small releases like Wad and the Live Brain Wedgie, Ween released their first studio album, God Means Satan, The Oneness. This album just goes so hard. Like, I can't even really explain it. Like, You Fucked Up, El Camino, Common Bitch, Fat Lenny. Like, the songs are awesome. And then there's Blackjack. Like, I think the inclusion of this song proves that there is a God, and that he hates us. During the sessions for God Means Satan, Ween moved to a horse farm in Salisbury Township, PA. This disgusting place would be known as The Pod, and is where Ween would record their next two albums, along with a few more songs for God Means Satan. These beautiful songs included Birthday Boy, Don't Laugh I Love You, and... Dude, Blackjack again? What the hell? God Means Satan didn't really sell much, and by the time of its release, the Boys in Brown had already created what would become their next album. I wrote the Boys in Brown. The Pod was released in 1991 under Shimmy Disc Records, which was run by a dude named Kramer. Don't let this guy near the Laugh Factory.
Said some pretty, nasty things to some Afro-Americans. A lot of trash talk.
This album is so good, but also, like, kind of hurts to listen to. Like, it makes you feel, like, really gross. Like, someone is actively hawking a loogie into your mouth. This thing was made when the boys had mono and were bedridden for days. I wonder how they got mono. I wonder how they did that. You can really tell how much this affected their minds, because half of this album is, like, just bullshit. Like, for every Frank or Dr. Rock, there's a Boing or Molly thrown into the mix. Luckily, most of these songs are all together near the middle of the album, so you can kind of skip around if you don't hate yourself. And the peaks on this album are the peakest of peaks. Like, the good songs are amazing. The bad songs can get really, really bad.
Hey, look at me. I'm sitting here sad and lonely.
But for the most part, these other songs make up for that by just being so fucking good. While Ween were living at the Pod, they recorded so many songs that they had to be broken up into 8 tapes. These tapes were made up of rough mixes of God Means Satan, Pod, and Pure Guava tracks that sound, well, very rough. Most of the outtakes on these are similar to the pre-God Means Satan tracks like Nippy Wiffle and Ingrown Mayo, where Gene kind of just repeats the same thing over and over again and screams a lot, but this time they have a drum machine in the background. Pure Guava was released in 1992 as the band's major label debut. Elektra signed the band after the release of The Pod. Even though Pure Guava and The Pod are basically a double album that got separated at birth, I feel like the songs on Pure Guava are way more cohesive and actually feel like they have a point. It's really funny to me that Ween's first release under a major label ends with a song called Poop Ship Destroyer. Pure Guava also features a song called Morning Glory, which is less of a song and more just a very, very loud monologue about pumpkins. And for some reason, this sold really, really well, you know, despite everything I just told you. I really like Pure Guava, but it's just really funny that, like, it was well received and, like, sold well. That's so funny.